Yes.
Javim Jamnasi friend, you are watching MNT News Network. Today we have Sunday, and on Sunday we discuss the topic in English. So it's for the all of the India and even for the foreign countries to connect all of the people, we the people of India. So the topic of today is so long as you do not achieve social liberty, whatever freedom is provided by the law is of no avail to you. This statement is by Babasaheb Dr. Ambedkar, and we have today's speaker Mulnivasi Professor N.B. Dhoke sir. He is a retired professor of Physics Institute of Science in Nagpur. So we will invite him and we will discuss with him this topic in detail. Before that, I would like to request to you that please do watch this MNT News Network every day 8:30 in the evening and like and share and follow. Thank you so much. Let us invite today's speaker on the screen and welcome him. Sir, very, very warm welcome to you, Javim Jamunwasi, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you very
Uh,
much.
yes, sir. Just,
Thank you.
just to start the topic, I would like from you to know that what is the relevance of this topic. This topic or this statement was given by the Baba Sahib Dr. Ambedkar so long back, even after the 100 years, this statement is relevant or no. So I want to know the relevance of this topic. Is it related to the current scenario or what kind of so long as you do not achieve the social liberty, do we think that we haven't achieved the social liberty in the society still, and the next is whatever freedom is provided by the law is of no avail to you. So what kind of all freedom that we have, and how these freedoms are no avail to us if we have no social liberty. So kindly go ahead and please shed light on us, put light on us, and we will listen very carefully. Okay, sir, thank you so much. Go ahead from here. Yeah, you can start.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, today's topic is a very important topic. It is a quotation of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, I think so. So long as you do
Yes,
not achieve social liberty, whatever freedom is provided by the law is of no avail to you. So this is quotation. It divides into two parts. First part
yeah,
is of social liberty. So what is meant by social liberty? That we shall define first. Babasaheb Ambedkar had already defined different types of liberties. One is a
yes,
civil liberty, and the another is a political liberty. There are two types of liberty. So political liberty and civil liberty. So civil
yeah,
liberty comes in social liberty actually. Social liberty or the civil liberty means it is the liberty of movement, which is another name for freedom from arrest without due process of law. That is one aspect
yeah,
of civil liberty. And a habeas corpus जो writ है, habeas
yes,
corpus writ is mentioned in our Indian Constitution. It is regarding that you cannot detain a particular personality of a person. That liberty is called as the civil liberty, I will say. The total freedom of
yeah,
movement throughout the uh, India, a nook and corner
yeah,
of the India, that liberty is guaranteed by the article of free movement, that is called civil liberty. Again, liberty of speech and thought is very important. Expression and thought, that
yeah,
liberty is also comes under the civil liberty. If society doesn't get that type of liberty, that society doesn't grown up intellectually and socially also. It will be
yeah,
a stagnant society. If freedom of speech is deprived for the citizens of the particular country, say for India, then India will never progress. That is the
yeah,
importance of the freedom, that's liberty of the speech. That is also comes
yeah,
under the social liberty. And third type of
yeah,
liberty again comes under the civil liberty. That is a liberty of action. What do you mean by liberty of action? Liberty of
mm,
action means you should have a free atmosphere to develop yourself according to your thoughts and according to your plannings. There
yeah,
should not be any forceful arrangement made by these social institutions or social organizations of this country, so that
yeah.
people are deprived of
Sir,
their deprived to
moving.
develop their personality according to their wishes. If
Sir, your
individual
mobile is moving.
individual is
Can you
having
put your
that freedom
mobile?
to develop,
Please make the
sir,
mobile
yes.
still. It's somehow disturbed. Yeah. No problem. It's 1 second. Yeah, it will take 1 second. No worries, sir.
ठीक है, oh, charging is getting discharged. That's why I have made on.
Okay, no
Okay,
problem.
sir. Now,
Yeah,
okay.
okay. Yeah. Okay, now go
So
ahead.
that third type of liberty is a liberty of action. First, I
Yes.
have told you liberty of movement.
Yes.
Second, liberty of speech, a very important
Yes.
thing in order to progress
Yes.
any country or progress any society. And third
Yeah.
is a liberty of action, that
Yeah.
according to the individual wishes, he should be able to develop his personality.
Yeah.
He should be able to develop his personality, that is liberty of action. When you can say that there is a liberty of action for the people living in the country, that is ultimately related to your topic. If there is no poverty in the society, if there is no unemployment in the society, then you can say that there is a liberty of action existing in the society. These are the norms. On the basis of that, you can judge that whether people are having a liberty of action or not. People are having a liberty of
Right.
action, then and then only. If the persons living in that country, they should not be living in the abject poverty. There should not be unemployment problem. This is the requirement for the liberty of action. If these
Yes.
things are available, then and then only an individual being can progress in his own ways. Otherwise,
Yeah.
Constitution has made so many progress, so many provisions for giving the social justice. We, the
Right.
people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute this India into a sovereign, democratic India, Republic, Democratic India, into a secular
Yeah.
India, into a socialistic India, and we are placed to give them the justice. Number one, justice, a social
Yes.
justice. So in that
Yes.
social justice comes your social liberty. Now the
Yeah.
persons are deprived, crores of people. I think 80% population is deprived to achieve the social liberty in this country. Though
Right,
the
sir.
all fundamental rights are mentioned in Indian Constitution, that is law
Yeah.
of the Constitution is the supreme law of this country. Though
Yes.
we are having a supreme law of this Constitution, and in which all human rights are given under the chapter 3rd of the Indian Constitution, that is the fundamental rights. Fundamental rights are nothing but the provision of all the rights of the humanism, I will say. But people are not getting advantage of those fundamental rights due to the lack of social liberty. Due to the lack of social liberty. There is no environment in this country, particularly in India, I am talking. There is no country, that is, there is no pre-social order in this country. And Babasaheb's struggle was to create a pre-social order in this country. When the pre-social order is created, what are the norms of the pre-social order? Pre-social order is created only when there is an atmosphere to avail the use of liberty, equality, and fraternity in every aspect and sphere of life. There should be such a atmosphere made available to each and every person in this country, so that he can avail the use of liberty, he can avail the use of equality, and also he can use the avail of fraternity in order to develop his personality and at the same time develop the society and nation as a whole. Then and then only you can see that there will be a free social order. And Hindu social order is not a free social order because it denied equality. There is Chaturvarna Vyavastha. There is a Chaturvarna Vyavastha, means there is a graded system of Varna Vyavastha. Brahmin is on the top, then there is a Kshatriya, then there is a Vaishya, and then below that is a Vaishya, and SC, STs are the out of the Varnas. They are out of Varnas. Varna Vyavastha, Chaturvarna is not for them. It is for the Shudra people only. Brahmin, Kshatriya, Shudra, Vaishya. These are the four classes governed by the Chaturvarna Vyavastha. Chaturvarna Vyavastha are these law of the Chaturvarna Vyavastha that denies the social liberty in this country, and it has denied for thousands of years for the masses. That is, you may say, Bahujan masses or the SC, ST, OBC, minorities, and all the 90% masses, they have been deprived from social liberty for so many thousands of years. They have been deprived. Only from the beginning of the era, that is from 26 January 1950, India became a real free country. It got a real freedom from the day from which the Constitution of India had been implemented. That is 26 January 1950. From that day,
Okay.
the law of the Manu, which was based on inequality, that has been abolished completely by the Article 13. Whatever law of the Puranas, law of the Smrutis, law of the Manusmrutis, which will be in opposition to the provisions of fundamental rights of the Constitution, that should be treated as a null and void, specifically mentioned under Article 13, and accordingly, the law of Manusmruti, which was in prevailing in this country since long thousands of years, and that's why people didn't get social liberty in this land. Majority of crores of people have been deprived to get the social liberty, and due to that lack of social liberty, all the human rights, fundamental rights mentioned in the Constitution, we are unable to avail the rights, avail the facilities of those rights, or avail the progress which is undermined by these rights, right of liberty, right of speech, right of free movement, etc., etc. That has this social liberty, the lack of social liberty has made hurdles in the way of achieving this, all the fundamental rights, liberty given by the Indian Constitution. That is a drawback of our social institution, and that's why Hinduism never give you equality. Babasaheb Ambedkar, in volume number 3, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar has discussed in elaborately my social philosophy, roots of my social philosophy lies in liberty, equality, and fraternity. Roots of my social philosophy lies in equality, liberty, and fraternity, and this cannot be, one cannot be separated from the another. These are the trinity in one, trinity in revolving in clockwise sense. Liberty, equality, and fraternity, they are always connected. You cannot separate one from the another.
Right.
Okay. If you separate the liberty from equality, there will be equality, but it will be equality of the few people. There will be monopoly of the people. They will capitalist people nowadays they are holding the monopoly. There is equality in this country, but equality of whom? Equality of the few capitalist process. You cannot separate equality. If there is no equality, if there is liberty, only liberty is there, no equality, then there will be quarrel. No fraternity, there will be quarrel among all the different sects and classes of the society, and there will be anarchy produced. And that's why this trinity cannot be separated. Equality cannot be separated from, it cannot be divorced from liberty. Equality and liberty cannot be divorced from fraternity. And fraternity is that value, constitutional value, I will say. That value only, fraternity is very much important value, which is very essential to maintain the liberty and equality, or to maintain the free play of liberty and equality in the society. And that is the only thing, fraternity. Babasaheb Ambedkar has given a great importance for this third, that is a fraternity. And that fraternities we are lacking in Hinduism, particularly in India. And nowadays, the scenario has been totally changed. There is a very hateful atmosphere produced in the country.
So and how, sir, having
this is the thing.
More than 6,000 of the caste, how the fraternity can be, can be developed. How it's possible within the
itself the religious philosophy, chaturvanya vyavastha itself is against the fraternity. If their places of the birth are different, Brahmin is produced from the mouth, Kshatriyas are produced from the arms, Vaishyas are produced from the janghas, and Shudras are produced from the legs. So birthplaces are different. So Babasaheb had raised the question that how can there will be brotherhood among these classes?
Right.
This is a basic disease.
I think
this is a basic disease. Why there is no fraternity? No at all. This is these roots are there in religion itself, in Chaturvanya Vyavastha. The society not having the fraternity, where are the roots rooted? The roots are rooted in the very philosophy of Hinduism, that is based on the inequality itself. Because 4 varnas are unequal, their place of birth is also unequal. How can Kshatriya will treat as a Vaishya as his own brother? How can Brahmin will treat as a Kshatriya as his own brother? Not at all. Because religious sanctity behind Chaturvanya Vyavastha doesn't permit a Brahmin to treat Kshatriya as his brother. So there cannot be a fraternity unless you demolish this all Vyavastha, and that has been done by Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar by adopting the Indian Constitution.
Right, sir. Okay, sir. Moving to the, you
From the
have given
beginning
the
of the era of the
enough
Indian
light. Yeah,
Constitution.
yeah. You have given the enough
Uh,
introduction. I think you have given the enough light on the subject of the today and the
okay.
relevance of the subject. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
I think
You
moving
may
next.
ask
Yeah.
another
Moving
question.
next. Yeah. Yeah. Next question is
Uh,
that
yes.
since we know the introduction, or we know the history of this topic, what who are the people, why we are not able to get the social liberty until even more than the 70 years of the, it was from the 1950 to 73 years of the implication of the constitution is implied, and constitution is adopted and the constitution followed, but still we do not have the social liberty. Even I can give the example that the president of India, either previous president or the current president, the highest, they are called the first citizen of India, even they cannot get the social liberty. We even see that there is untouchability behavior with them, inequality. So who are the people who are not giving us the social liberty, and why we as a being as a majority, we are the more than 80%, 80 to 90% of the population, we are facing this problem. So let us find out the, let us focus your give the
Yes.
answer that who are the problems, who have created the problems for us,
The,
who are the people.
yes. Yes, sir. Okay. 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 The persons who are ruling this country,
Yeah.
persons who are ruling this country, what sort of mental cult they possess? What sort of mental cult they possess? Are they ready to give you a social justice? Are they having a mentality to impart a social justice to the last man? Not at all.
Hmm. Not at
इसलिए
all.
that's why Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar said that what should be the social consciousness of the governing class person. There are two categories
Hmm.
of person. Every country is divided into two classes. One is a governing class and another is a servile class. We belong to the
Yes.
servile class. It's a responsibility of the governing class to show the social consciousness of giving the social justice to the servile class, who is in majority, 90%. But their mental
Hmm.
cult is not permitting that thing, and that's why there is a not necessity of reviewing the constitution, but there is a necessity of reviewing the mental cult of the ruling people of this country.
Hmm. Right,
Okay,
right. So
unless that
yeah,
cult
yeah.
is changed and unless they have been turned into a sacrificing people, sacrifice for the cause of the humanity, unless you change that cult, that the Indian people lack that cult of sacrificing for the benefit of welfare of the masses. That cult itself is not there, and that's why we are not getting social justice in this country. But who are they to give you? You have to fight for your social justice yourself. And for
Right,
that,
sir. Right.
Dr.
But
Babasaheb Ambedkar has given the solution. You should
yeah, we'll
become
come to
a
the solution, sir. We will come to the solution
implementing.
just after.
You should become a person who are sincere and honestly implementing the Indian Constitution. Are we moving in
Yeah.
that direction? Not at all.
Not at all.
Still, these Bahujan people, they are not thinking to have a one collaborative, a very strong united party. They are not moving in that direction. Unless you form a very united party and capture the parliamentary power in this country, nobody will give you a social justice. Social justice, you have to, social liberty or social justice, you have to earn yourself. And that wage have been given by Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. We have not used this parliament floor of the parliament for fighting for the social liberty or justice throughout the 70 years have been lapsed since the
Hmm.
implementation of the constitution.
Right. Uh, Sorry, what happened? There's,
People, why? Because you are representative, a good representatives, intellectual representatives, a persons who make sacrifice for the welfare of humanity. Such type of leadership is not developed in our Bahujan class, and that's why we are lacking a very strong united political party. Unless you have a very strong united political party of SC, STs, OBCs, Bahujans, and minorities, and all sorts of that. If Brahmins are coming, join them. Baba Sahib Ambedkar was thought
yeah.
in the to bring in the fold that Ram Manohar Lohia was the Brahmin person, a Baniya person, but he was to come in the Republican Party of India. SM Joshi was to join the Republican Party of India. I am going to establish a
Hmm.
strong opposition to the Congress party, and name of that party will be the Republican Party of India. That was the thought given by Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. Ultimately, we have to work on that ideology of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar in nearest future. Unless you have such a Republican Party of India, a very strong political party, Babasaheb Ambedkar has foreseen. We have been totally failed to establish and create such a strong united political party, and that's why we are being deprived by the social liberty and even the all human rights. Though they have been enshrined in the Indian Constitution, we cannot take benefit of those provisions enshrined in the Constitution because you are not becoming a political power. You have to become a political power. Only that is the solution Babasaheb Ambedkar has given. And on 13 September 1956, he dissolved the Scheduled Caste Federation of India and declared that I am going to establish a new party. The name of that party will be a Republican Party of India. A Scheduled Caste Federation executive meeting was held at Delhi on his quarter when he was a law minister. And he declared, I am going to dissolve the Scheduled Caste Federation, the party based on the Scheduled Caste only. We should have a broad outlook and party will be becoming, and there will be participation of all SC, ST, OBC, minorities and all. And if Brahmins come, let them come. But leadership should be in our hand. That was the motto of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, to create a very strong political party so that first in the initial stage, it will work as a opposition and later on, slowly, it will capture the parliamentary power of this country, and so that there will be your real representatives will be going there who can fight for your social liberty. Only that is the way out. Whatever may be the government, BJP government or Congress government, they will never give you a social liberty or human rights. You have to acquire those rights yourself by own your efforts and move in the direction given by the Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. That is the Messiah of the Bahujan class and Messiah of this country. Not only Messiah of this country, but Messiah of the world, I will say. A very humanitarian.
Sorry, I think...
we are having of the Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. If you implement those thoughts in the real spirit, definitely in future, you can acquire your social liberty and social justice. Yourself you can acquire. You don't have to beg from others. You cannot beg from the BJP government. You should not beg from the Congress government. You have to attain those things by yourself, and you can do it. I am very hopeful regarding that.
Right. Sir, just I'm remembering your words that what you have said. I was reading the volume 17 part 3, and Babasaheb has written that the poor people must make a separate organization. And when you read through that the poor people, who are these poor people, it's very clear later on that these poor people are none other than that ST, SC, OBC and converted minority.
Yes,
sorry.
Definitely.
So Babasaheb is saying that for your own welfare, you must make your part of the ST, SC and OBC only. Poor people must unite separately. And Babasaheb has clearly said in the volume 17 itself that can a cat and a rat live together? Can a cat and rat together? Can bury an elephant live together? Yeah. So similarly, can a Brahmin and a Bahujan Mool Nivasi in an organization live happily but through the welfare, getting the social liberty? No, it's very well clarified. You know, can a snake and mongoose nevla, can live together happily? No. So in an organization, it's not possible. So what you are saying that there must be a national level organization, political organization, who is represented by all the ST, SC, OBC and converted minorities, and there should not be any leadership in the hands of the Brahmins. If they have, then we have seen the BSP, what has happened, where the BSP now gone. It is a national level party, but having the leadership or intervening of the Brahmins. So I think just to remind our people or to listen.
Control should be in your hands. Exploiter and exploited cannot be brought together. Babasaheb Ambedkar has rightly said, sir. But you cannot spread up the philosophy which is based on the hate. That is also very important. Otherwise, Babasaheb Ambedkar was not a humanitarian. If he excluded from your scheme the Brahmins, If those Brahmins Babasaheb had said, who believes on liberty, equality, and fraternity, and who believes on my
Sorry.
S.M. Joshi was to come in Republican Party of India. Ram Manohar Lohia was to come in Republican Party of India. Prakya Atre was to come in the Republican Party of in India. Or Limaye was to join the Republican Party of India. So there should not be the thoughts of Babasaheb or Buddha, you may say. They are totally they are the human beings, and they have worked for the all humanity of the world, including Brahmins.
Yes, and
Those Brahmins,
and just we can
all the
ensure,
Brahmins
even
are
sir,
not
we can ensure.
not exploiter. But
Yes,
thing you have
another
precaution
thing.
you have to take, that leadership should be kept in your heart. Your control should be there. Even Satish Mitra Mayawati has given control to the Satish Mishra. And what is the result
Yes,
of Mayawati's politics?
we can see. We all can
Politics
see
have
that.
been dismantled, totally dismantled.
Yes.
Politics which was based for the Bahujan people. Leadership has been given to the Satish Mishra Brahmin, and he has used his force so that the political power of the Mayawati have been destroyed. That happens. And that's why
ideology
Babasaheb
also gone,
Ambedkar given warning. Babasaheb Ambedkar had given already warning. Let the come Brahmins also in your party, but leadership and control should be in your executive hand. That is the thing. That is the problem of the strategy of running the party. Okay,
But
sir.
another thing also very important. If the Bahujan Mool Nivasi come into the power, and they are the liberty, so justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity lover, they love Babasaheb. They not, they will give the equality to everybody, all humanity, all the citizen of the India. So either it's Brahmin, neither the Brahmins will have any problem, nor the Bahujan Mool Nivasi have the problem. So I feel that in the political regime of the Bahujan Mool Nivasi, none of the citizen of India will have any problem. If Brahmins are in the political party or they are not in the political party, they will given all the rights, either it's the social or liberty, equality or fraternity. It's anything will be made all the citizens of the India. And in the same line, I think just to look to the listener, because we are
Right,
end of
sir.
the program, we have the BAMSIP has made an organization called the PPID, People's Party of India Democratic, where all the Bahujans, Mool Nivasi, ST, SC, OBC can come, converted minority come together, and they can work together, but on the fully Ambedkar ideology only, on the identity of the Bahujan Mool Nivasi only on the constitutional framework, or in the constitutional mentality, constitutionalism, or we call, as you said, that our constitution is the supreme document. So taking that the constitution is our supreme document, I think we can very soon we will come with the PPID as a all, because currently it's working in the 17 to 18 states, and very soon it will spread to the whole of the nations. And we hope that, because there is a complete political darkness here, we do not have any national level party. We are hoping the ray, we are hoping the ray of light in the political field. I think, sir, we have you have given enough discussion. We have done enough discussion on this topic today.
Yes, sir.
We will
Which group you
join
are
again.
working, sir? My question, my simple query is there. Which group you are working of BAMSEP? There are so many groups in Maharashtra.
Right.
Which group you are
I will also
representing?
remind to the people that you go to the BAMSEP, you ask yourself the BAMSEP, which BAMSEP is a democratic BAMSEP. First of all, the first question everybody asks in the country is that if there is a many BAMSEP you see, because the people are going as a individualistic and they are saying themselves as a BAMSEP, we must be aware, they must be telling that which BAMSEP, the BAMSEP which is democratic, the BAMSEP which is on the fully Ambedkar ideology. So democratic means what? Where all the leadership is changing in every 2 years. You not see a single person based. You not see like a autocratic, organization. The organization on the democratic, organization. So it is a organization that DK Khapare has started, and which is going same. The people have come, joined, worked for some year, and gone away. I'm not talking about them. The organization which is a democratic, they can see that which is autocratic and the democratic. I think DK Khapare, because here the name cannot be given which BAMSEP, because here everybody is changing in the 2 years by the voting system, because it is a democratic. Yeah, it is not autocratic. You will find the name that this BAMSEP or that BAMSEP only if it is autocratic. because the autocracy, the person remains fixed. People follow the only one person. They become the hero worship. Okay, so we have to remove them from the hero worship, and we should join the hands with the democratic system, and they should come with the democratic bomb shape. That is the decay, the original bomb shape.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Jai Bhim, Jai Mulnivasi, Jai Samvidhan, Jai Bharat, sir. I will join with you again in
you are
some other
working on the
discussion.
ideology of DK Khapalde. DK Khapalde.
Yeah.
ठीक है.
Yes.
Okay, Jai Bhim, Jai Bhim.
Jai Bhim, Jai Mulnivasi, sir. Thank you so much for today's time.
Thank you, sir.
Taken good time.
Thank you, sir, for calling me. I am very thankful to you.
Yes, sir.
You have given me a very publicity at large level, at international level. Thank you for that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Friends, you have listened today's the discussion. It was a very good discussion. I think we will keep bringing every day such kind of discussions. You please join 8:30 every
Okay,
day.
thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Tomorrow, from tomorrow onwards, so you will have a, and please like and share this, your friends, family, and friends. This video is, you can find on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. Anytime you can watch in the future, and you spread this, to more numbers of the people. With this one, we will end the program. Thank you so much. Jai Bhim, Jai Mulnivasi, Jai Samvidhan, Jai Bharat.